Alright, so basically this is how the car sits right now. All I've done to it is basically cosmetic mods. There's nothing really performance wise that really makes a big difference, but I'll go ahead and run down everything of what I did to the car and what I got it to do to look like this. Number one was when I first purchased the car back in October of last year, 2021. I purchased a blow-off valve before I even bought the car. It's a turbo smart blow-off valve, and that cost me around like $200, a little over with tax and everything. So that's the first item that I did to it. Do I recommend it? Yes and no, depends. If I'm starting to get annoyed of it now. At first I didn't I still like the noise here and there, but I just don't like how it goes off like each time I let it off of the gas or something like that. It can get kind of annoying. All right. Second mod. What is the second thing that I did to this car? I actually lowered it the first week that I had this car. I lowered it on coilovers. They're Godspeed coilovers, and those ran me about $800. Yeah, around there. I went with coilovers this time compared to my previous car, which I went on springs on my Honda Civic Si. Reason I went with coilovers was because I wanted to be able to adjust the height whenever I wanted to my personal preference. All right, third thing. What was the third thing that I did to this car? These headlights right here. So basically, what are these headlights? Where did I get them? I got them online. Obviously, what's it called? They're Valance headlights, V-L-A-N-D headlights. They're demonized, so whenever I turn them on, it gets like this LED strip right here and this red bulb in the middle. So it gives it that demon, really aggressive effect. 10 out of 10 if you ask me. I like how they're kind of shaded out as well. It looks pretty slick with the color of the car, which is a magnetic gray if you guys didn't know. And by all, one of my favorite mods that I did to this car. Fourth thing, I believe. Third or fourth thing, one of those. I got a front lip. The front lip ran, oh yeah, by the way, these cost around $400 as well. A little bit more with tax. Maybe like $450. The front lip, it's a Maxon front lip. Maxon front design front lip. That one cost a little bit over $300. I ordered it online. It took about a week to get here. I was gonna make an installation video, but I never got around to it. But yeah, it's actually pretty easy to install if you have someone to help you. I recommend it's a two-man job. If you have someone to help you, great. If not, then you're probably gonna struggle a little bit more, but you can get it done. Okay, so what's like the fifth mod? I think we're on the fifth mod, yeah. The rear balance. So basically, it's in the back. I'll show you guys right now. But those cost around. Actually, we'll get to that later. Okay, the side skirts. Those side skirts are from Project M. Project M is I got them from Instagram. They have their website in their bio. Just go project_M, and that's where you can find these side skirts for the Ford Focus ST. I'm assuming it's only for like. Actually, no, they're pretty universal for the Focus STs. At least the newer ones from like 2013 plus, I believe. They also make it for the RS as well, and that's where I got those from. What else? I also got wheels. These wheels are probably the biggest thing on the car that you can notice. The wheels, I got them from fitmentindustries.com. What type of wheels are they? They're called Adhan DSO2s. They're in some sort of silver finish. It's like a polished silver almost. I went with this color because I think it would complement the color of the car a lot more than black or some sort of other thing like that. So I love the wheels. I think it complements it very well. It looks very stancy, if that makes sense. And that's the type of look that I was going for. So that's why I went with these wheels. The specs are what are they actually? They're 19 by 35 is the offset as well. And then I think 8.5. I'm not sure. I also got tires to go with it. The wheels cost around like 1,000, a little over, a little under, I believe, somewhere around there. And I also bought the lug nuts to go with. I also have rear camber arms. I struggled a lot with the fitment. Oh yeah, I'm also running spacers that convert my bolt pattern to the wheel's bolt pattern. Why? Because these wheels don't have the same bolt pattern as my original Ford bolt pattern. That's just how the car was created, and it kind of sucks because you're very limited on what type of wheels you can get on unless you get adapters, in which in my case I did. I'm running 20mm on the front and 15mm on the rear, but I'm probably going 15mm on the front very soon. Why? Because I keep on scraping my fender on my wheel consistently whenever I go like on deeper potholes or like bumps on the road or something like that. It gets pretty annoying because I'm gonna mess up my fenders. So yeah, I'm gonna get 15mm soon on that. I'll make an installation video because I know I haven't made that for this channel. And what else is done to the car? That's pretty much it. It also has a carbon fiber shift knob, which costs around like $50-60. I also have in-gen racing exhaust, and with a resonator delete as well. That costs around like $1,300, maybe $1,360 or so, $1,400 with tax, and including the resonator delete. I did it at a muffle shop. You can get it anywhere. What else? I also have a Cobb air filter and a Composer delete. Besides that, those are the only performance mods that I have. It's nothing crazy, but it's something, you know. And that's where the car sits, to be honest. The total somewhere on the screen so you can see, but yeah, I think the car looks great. It could maybe use a little bit more, but to be honest, I like less is more in my opinion. That's something I haven't washed this car in a while actually, so it's actually really dirty. And I've been wanting to get like a lip extension. I think it's from Maxon as well, that goes off from here, and a little extension right here. You've probably seen them on some STs. And this is the rear valance I was talking about, or something, I don't know what you want to call it, or rear spoiler. This costs about $180. The side skirts cost around $180 as well, I believe, or like maybe $200 each. I mean $200 for both. Kind of forgot. I'll double check and post it on the screen. So yeah, that's where the car sits right now, and to be honest, I do plan on doing full bolt-on modifications, well, quote-unquote full bolt-on. Just the simple things like I already have the exhaust, I already have the air filter, I just need the access port, an actual cold air intake, a downpipe, and I think that's pretty much a quote-unquote full bolt-on. So just 3 things, and I should be able to have plenty of foam. Oh, yeah, intercooler as well. There you go. So yeah, so that probably gives you guys an idea on how much it costs to build a Ford Focus ST, or any car in general, and how parts can be somewhat expensive, not so expensive, but it all adds up at the end of the day. I'll put the total on somewhere around the screen on how much it costs me to do this build, and how much it would cost to continue to do so. Once I go full bolt-on, I'll make another one for that as well. But nothing too crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video.